Let's go to the allotment. Hello and welcome back to Becky's Allotment. Today we're going to be having a quick tour of the 3 plots to see what's growing on the allotments. There's a few things coming to life, so it should be interesting to see what we're growing on the, what's the date today? Something of March. Right, so this is plot 16, my first plot that I've got. I've had this one the longest, about 5 or 6 years I think. So just about got it to where I want it to be. So this one seems to have the most things growing on it. So we've got the standard roses there, 4 of those, the blue moon roses on either side, and then we've got the whatever they're called, I can't remember, the bay tree which keeps falling over, and I don't know what those shrubs are around the peach tree, but the peach tree hasn't come to life yet very much. Hoping there'll be some flowers this year. Seem to have some buds ready to go, so fingers crossed we'll get something this year. The rhubarb's doing well. Can't even remember where I planted in these. I think that might be an Acer, a red one. I think these are mint, but I can't remember, and that one just looks like it's full of grass. So there's nothing in these beds by here, but we do have some garlic doing quite well by there. Got some sort of tree thing there, and let's have a look, see if anything that I planted is coming through from the other day. So we've got the Dicentra or bleeding hearts. I think there's 6 of them at the front here. Can't see anything yet, although I'm sure they'll be coming through very soon, along with the mare's tail. Then I can't remember where I planted here, some sort of purple flower, and then at the back there was 3 hostas, so nothing on those yet. Potatoes are all done, there's nothing in those, and we've just got this, I don't remember what it is, mess at the back which needs a tidy. We've got a red currant, but it appears to be dead. There's nothing on it, not alive. Then we've got the 2 gooseberry bushes there, which I'll try and find a place for on the new plot. We've got a white currant here. I think it's the white anyway, let's have a look. Yep, white Hollander. That's the white currant. And we've got the black currant, which really seems to do a bit better. Always a lot quicker, aren't they? Ribes, I don't know. And we've got the blueberry bushes. I should really label them as to what's blueberry and what's a pinkberry. And we've got the blackberries, thornless blackberries, and the ochre is planted in this bed throughout. Then we've got the 2 raspberry red rhubarbs. Dug all that dark out, but seems to be coming back. And we've got the greenhouse washing kit, because I've just filmed that. And we've got the herbs here. I think that's thyme on the end. It looks like, I have no idea what those are. Forget-me-nots, I think. Funnily enough. And there's some chamomile, I think there. Some other bits and pieces. Then we've got, I have to get a bigger pot for the Jerusalem artichokes, and then there's some Chinese artichokes there. Seeding the peach tree and the seeds and stuff in there. Then we've got onions in this bed, onions in half of that bed, onions, I think some leeks on the end, easily Northern Lights. They've got a like purple tinge to the top of them, you can see. And then nothing else really, other than a few currants and stuff at the front. Right, so let's go down to the shade plot. This plot is shared with Blake. He does mostly the work, and I do the planting and gardening type things, but he is doing it. So we've got some elephant garlic there, which I had spare, and then I shoved a rhubarb in there. It looks to be some more forget-me-nots. They're always on this site, they just grow wild everywhere. Nothing in that bed. I'm going to use those twigs to fill those beds a bit. There's some manure under there, nothing in that bed, nothing in that bed. Then, well, the broad beans didn't do so well in this bed. Seem to be doing a bit better in this one, along with the giant garlic. And I've got some onions in that bed. There should be some purple sprouting broccoli in the under the purple cover, but the kale's gone to seed. Be expected really. Got the 2 beds up now, and hopefully on Thursday next week we can get the polytunnel up so I can sort those out next to it. Put the paths in around it with some of this wood chip, and then we can start making beds out of this wood here. Tidy up the rubbish there, and I want to put a bed behind it, or at least some compost or something, and then some more beds by here. I think there's some stuff there, but I'm not sure how good these pallet collars are going to be now. And then you've got your, what are those called? 3-cornered leeks. Can't get rid of them when you've got them. Some more damn duck leaves. And that's it for this plot at the moment. Got the black currants next to the greenhouse. I think there used to be a pear tree there, but I cut it down. And blueberries, black currants, and a gooseberry. So then we have the 3rd plot up here. Still a bit of a mess where we're redoing it. The scrap man came and took the what do you call them? The old arches. Oh, just walked up that hill. Some of the manure's got to go over those beds and that one so that I can get the potatoes in. And I'm going to rearrange that middle bit there. Then we've got the nice new greenhouse, which is a 6x8 polycarbonate greenhouse by Outsunny. Hopefully it'll do better than the Outsunny polytunnel that we had, the remains of which are here. And that's going to hopefully, so that we don't waste anything, become the fruit cage. So I need to get some netting to go over that so it can go over the raspberries here. So I've got raspberries coming up here. This one seems to be doing okay. As you can see, there you go. Got the raspberry cane there. This one over here doing quite well as well. This one not so much. That one's okay. That one's okay. The champagne rhubarb doing okay there. Not doing okay there. So I might have to get in contact with the seller to say my rhubarb is dead. Although saying that, have a closer look. Is that some life I see in there? It could be. It's got a little sign saying pak choi, but it's not. I just put it there so I knew the rhubarb was there. Then we've got the, oh, what were these? I think these are the spare raspberries now. thornless gooseberry maybe? Can't remember. Oh, what's that? Oh, they must be the spear raspberries then. Wherever it is, we'll soon find out. Is it a raspberry? Is it a thornless gooseberry? Oh, it's doing really well there. There's a gooseberry. Oh, so that must be the gooseberries then. And there's another one. They're doing quite well here. Need to get rid of this lump. Then in here, everything's dying. We'll go into seed. I think that's my perennial kale, but I can't remember now. Where's that it? One of them's a 9-star broccoli and one of them's a perennial kale, so we'll soon find out. I have to take that kale out. Then we've got all the fruit trees up here. I don't know where they're going to go. They're going to stay up here. Maybe they'll go by the shed there. So, coming at it from a different angle. Here's the new, what do you call it, compost bin. Then we've got the old brassicas in that net in there, which I think I'm going to take that down. These beds are going. I definitely want a path from in front of the compost bin to get to the compost bin. And I want a path up to the greenhouse. And I think I might merge these two beds together because it seems a bit weird just having two long skinny beds. We'll have one big one there and another path then. I don't know, should I merge that one as well and just have one, or make it into two and I'll sort of split this one in half, one that side and one that side, and then keep the beds as they are there. So we have 3 there. Just this bit has a long bed in it and where the polytunnel was, but that wood's rotten, so we need to take that up. And I wanted to make a place for my son to play, but I don't know whether I'll do it up here or on the bottom one. I don't know, but I'll get this done by April and we haven't got long left. So let's take a minute to appreciate the pretty greenhouse. It's looking rather nice there, and I should have plenty of seedlings soon. I can reach behind it, sort of, to paint the shed, so as soon as it gets a bit warmer I'll start painting that because it's looking a bit blur. Looks like it needs a new roof as well. So that's it from me at the allotment and my new microphone. Hopefully it sounds decent when I do the editing. Should be able to get the plot done by April, fingers crossed anyway. So I will see you in the next video, and I'm sorry there was a lack of videos this week just because it has been a nightmare putting up that greenhouse. I am telling you, it's the most fiddliest thing ever because we had issues with the base. It took at least 3 or 4 days. I wouldn't say they were full days. Usually we're only up here late morning to early afternoon. But I suppose if I'd done 2 full days, it would have been done. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.